Meet guys, learn where to meet men. Before you give up, try these tips to find a man. How is it so easy for some people and so difficult for others? For those of us who've not had much luck in the dating department, how can we turn that luck around and successfully meet men? In order to find a man, you have to know where to meet them. Use this dating advice to help. Try online dating. For thousands of women, meeting men online is the path to success. Have you tried online dating yet? There are so many sites out there just for women. Many of them will screen your potential dates for you and even narrow down your interests until you have men who meet your criteria and share common interests. Sites such as Match.com and eHarmony.com will match you using specific criteria. Yes, there is a fee to register on these types of sites, but in the end it may be worth the price, should you meet the guy of your dreams. Plus, whether you're meeting at a restaurant or a class, it may cost some money, so the fee for a dating site can be comparable. A simple, often overlooked method is to go where men go. You have to think like a man to know where to find them. Do you want to try something new and different? Why not sign up for a free class that those large nationwide hardware chains offer? The odds are pretty good you will meet men in a class that is teaching you how to drywall. Yes, it may seem a bit odd to sign up for a class you don't need, but it's free and you could learn something from it. Why not take a chance? You could meet someone special. Do your friends have single guy friends? If so, ask to be introduced or arrange a blind date. I know blind dates can be a nightmare, but thousands of long-lasting relationships have started with one. You never know what you are going to get, but why not check it out? Besides, your friend wouldn't set you up with a complete loser, would she? How about some sort of gathering for singles? There are so many of them out there, at everything from churches to groups for people who love motorcycles, or even church-going motorcyclists. The point is, there's a singles group out there targeting every possible demographic, and there has to be one out there for you. Try doing an internet search for singles in your city. When you find one that interests you, feel free to drag a friend to it with you. She doesn't have to be single, she could just be there for support. You may meet Mr. Right the minute you walk in the door. Besides attending a singles gathering, why not join a club? There are many clubs out there where men may be well represented, such as those for skiing, boating or even financial investment. Try scoping out clubs like these in your area and take in a meeting. What have you got to lose? Give a bar or a nightclub a shot. Yes, they are loud and sometimes the men may seem to be after only one thing, but there is always a chance you may meet a gem among the rotten apples. Meeting people in general will broaden your exposure. As with a blind date, many lasting relationships have started at a bar. If you can find a spot sitting at the bar, a much coveted place where you can chat with a girlfriend and look around at the same time, you may find plenty of eligible men. Don't forget to make eye contact with anyone you find appealing. This can let him know you are interested, perhaps even encouraging him to saunter over in your direction. An important thing to remember is to have the proper appearance for meeting men in those specific environments. If you are trying to meet men at a backpacking club, it isn't smart to wear heels and a dress. Wear something casual, yet sporty, something that you feel is consistent with the club's activity. That doesn't mean you need to wear a backpack and bug spray. You may, however, want to bring your bear mace. Just kidding, of course. Another key ingredient is to remember to not discuss yourself too much if a man strikes up a conversation. Act interested. Flirt, but not too much. It is best to know what you are talking about, especially if you join a club. Rather than going to a club with no knowledge about the topic, try reading up on it as much as possible. Otherwise, it may become obvious that you are there just to meet a man. Meeting men can be tough, but these dating tips can help. Just remember, you can meet a man at any time or any place. However, if they just don't seem to be falling from the sky, put these ideas to the test and see what happens. Quick tips: to meet more men, try some places you don't normally go. Why not take your dog, if you have one, to the local dog run? Single men often have dogs.